What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Now, if you haven't been popping into my lives, I stream twitch.tv/John the Yapper. I've been talking about how sometimes when I start recording, I get very, nervous. I don't know what it is, but I'll start, I'll say a lot, and I'm trying to get out of that. But the only way for me to get out of that is to talk more. I know. So now I'm gonna plague the internet with my presence a lot more and just talk about things that just come to my mind, no diddy, while I'm playing video games. And I was grinding on Warframe. I just got back from my friend's house, hence the hair looking like a mess. Sleeping on a couch is no bueno. Just got back from my friend's house. We were watching the new season of, oh my gosh, I'm forgetting it, My Hero Academia. And watching the new season of My Hero made me realize why I didn't really like My Hero as an anime. And I wanted to talk about it because, I mean, let's be honest, there's nothing else going on right now. That was a lie. So much internet drama, but that's not what I'm here for. So, going into My Hero Academia, if you don't know what it is, allow me to enlighten you just a tad bit. My Hero Academia is an anime basically about a high school where everybody, I guess in this universe where everybody has these abilities like superpowers called quirks. Sometimes some people are born without quirks, and the main character, Deku, was born without a quirk. And then the biggest hero, All Might, was like, hey yo, I want you to be my Padawan. And it's basically pupil. I'm sorry, I should have said pupil, not Padawan. I apologize. And so basically the whole entire show is Deku learning from All Might and learning how to use his powers, and then you're going through this school with all these kids, and then they're all doing their own thing. It's really cool. Definitely, I'm not recommending you to check it out though. I'm not gonna try to hurt anyone else's mentality more than I've hurt my own. So while I was at Eric's house, we watched the newest season because he gave me a spoiler, and I didn't think this spoiler was gonna happen. This is not going to contain anything about the new season. This is not going to contain any spoilers about the franchise, so don't have to worry about anything like that. But if I do say something, I'll try to edit it out, unless I don't think it's a spoiler. Anyway, so the reason I don't really like My Hero Academia compared to other animes is honestly I feel like the writing is so repetitive that I can't get past it. I've always figured that in anime, especially traditionally, they always kind of over-explain things, so that way it's like, oh, like for example, this punch was 3 times as stronger in my prime, or I was 60 times faster than this in my prime, or that blast took down 5 blocks. And I understand why they do that. It's for like the battle critics, it's for like the details in it. It's very detailed, and I totally respect that, and that's kind of what I like about anime. However, the way My Hero does it, it is absolutely excruciating. Every 10 seconds, like I remember there was an episode, and what happened to somebody literally 5 seconds ago, not even like, I would, oh, you know what, that's a little crazy, 5 minutes ago, is something that they're reminiscing about 2 minutes later. I'm not even joking, and that timeline makes sense. 5 minutes ago, 2 minutes later, it's insane. It is actually like baffling. All they do is just re-say everything over and over again, expecting new information to just spawn in out of nowhere. And don't get it twisted, I can kind of respect it. Like sometimes I need someone to repeat something over and over and over again, but after you've basically said like this random character, like, they're not all random characters. The characters are all cool and like they're strong in their own rights and their own differences, and that's, you know, it's sick as hell. However, I'm not one for someone who likes to hear the same thing repeated that I just watched you do, and or that you just did with the rest of your team, not even like 5 minutes ago. And it happens all the time. That in the fight and how they like execute dialogue is so crazy. I think voice acting for any anime is just impressive. Subbed or dubbed, either way, voice acting itself is very hard, especially Majin Buu in the Buu arc of Dragon Ball Z. The evil Buu deserves a voice actor, an Emmy, an award or something, because he was screaming in that booth for literally no reason. However, what I don't like is, like, I guess the style of how the show just goes about. It's like, you know how sometimes people will be like, damn you, but it's like, whenever anyone else says damn you in like My Hero, it feels like they have a butt plug up their butt, and it's like, damn you. It's like they're a conceited child and they just got forced outside. You know, grr, mom, I'm not doing this anymore. Grr. I don't really understand the point of My Hero. I like animes with training arcs. If you are a big My Hero fan, watch Hunter x Hunter. I understand that they're probably not working on finishing it, Hunter x Hunter, anytime soon, and we might not ever get to see the anywhere near the rest of the show, but I think Hunter x Hunter is probably S tier. If you like My Hero, you'll like Hunter x Hunter. And just watching My Hero alone just made me really, really want to go watch other animes like Attack on Titan, Dragon Ball Z, Demon Slayer, and, you know, I'm finishing up Demon Slayer now. And I don't know, and I'm not trying to say that, like, it's the worst out there, but for me personally, I've never really been a fan of My Hero. I also don't like how Deku and another Uraraka have a crush on each other, and they never do anything about it, but everyone else knows, but they don't. And now, like, another thing I don't like that I'm just now thinking of, I don't like how the show has to do with the whole group. I kind of preferred it whenever it was just mainly about Deku and All Might, and like Bakugo and not Todoroki. It might have been Todoroki, and then yeah, like the top dogs. I kind of preferred it that way, and I don't know if that makes me weird, but like it seemed like the show started off all about Deku, and you know some other characters came by, cool, strong, but like the strong ones are the ones that the show was focusing on, and it kind of still feels like that, but I feel like they're losing it a little bit, giving a lot of characters a lot of backstory, and they shove backstory down your throat every second. It's like you're getting into this badass fight scene and someone's crying in the background, and then it pans over to why they're crying, and it's like, my mom told me 15 years ago that I would be strong today, and I'm not strong enough. And then one of the people will be like, you are strong, you can do this, and then they're like, but I can't. And it's just like, okay, maybe you can't, bitch. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. I didn't really want to talk about anything too insane. I think, like, who's gonna get... If anyone genuinely gets upset about me trashing on My Hero, boo. Boo. Just like other animes. That's it. You see that man right there? Would he like you watching My Hero? Would he appreciate the disrespect you spit on his name if you say, Deku's my favorite character? Deku's my favorite character. No. No, he wouldn't. That's all I have for you guys. Just that last message. Check out the links in the description below. Have a blessed rest of your night. Check out the Discord and the Twitch. Mwah.